channel Dyttitude. Let's go for principles and practice of Jnana Yoga. The word Gyan is derived from a dhatu known as vid. It means to know or to experience the knowledge. An approach of Jnana Yoga is to get moksha through knowledge, wisdom, intellect. Intellect means the intellectual discretion of real and unreal. It is through practice of meditation and by self-awareness and self-realization of truth and inner experience and contemplation. The knowledge is taken from Upanishads and the ancient epics. It includes study of dharma, that is duties of person, artha, to earn wealth, and kama, that is the process of generation of progeny, and finally the moksha, that is the liberation from birth and death cycle. Study also include right from the micro to mega laws, from quantum mechanics to universe and cosmic laws. Yoga. There are two approaches to attain Jnana Yoga. One is Bahiranga Sadhan, another is Antaranga Sadhan. Bahiranga Sadhan is divided into four main pillars which are known as Sadhan Chatushthay. Sadhan Chatushthay includes Vivek, Vairagya, ShatSampatti or Samadhi Shatka and Mumukshatva. Viveka is an intellectual discrimination and deliberate continuous efforts to distinguish between the real and unreal, that is permanent and temporary things in life. It also includes self and non-self discrimination. The second thing is Vairagya or dispassion. It is detachment or indifference from mind towards worldly or materialistic things or object or possessions. It also includes reducing ego. Swami Shivananda said very truly, it is only when mind is absolutely free from the attachment of all sorts and true knowledge begins to dawn. Shatasampat or the Sadhana Chatushthay, which includes Samadhi Shata, also known as Shatasampat. It includes Shama, that is calmness, that is ability to keep mind peaceful through moderating its reaction to external stimuli. Dhamma means to restrain or to control the senses and the sense organs or train them to keep away from any lucration. Uparati, that is withdrawal of all activities and are not included in any duty, those activities are to be omitted, which means that your lifestyle should be simple and spiritual. Titiksha, that is endurance, tolerance of external, non-conducive, uncomfortable situations or suffering or failures or pain. Samadhan, that is satisfaction and contentment and complete one point focus on mind and moksha. Shraddha, that is faith, trust, sense of certainty or belief in one's teacher, guru, Upanishad, yogic path, and epics. Sri Krishna said that Shraddhavan labhate jnanam. Let's see Mumukshatva. Mumukshatva is an intense and passionate desire for achieving the moksha or liberation from sufferings. Coming to Antaranga Sadhan, there are again three different Antaranga Sadhan. First is Shravana, that is hearing a knowledge of Vedic text, Upanishad, epics, and all knowledge on non-duality, real and unrealness of life. Frequently it is to be done. Second, Manana, which is pondering over the reality or reflection or thinking continuously, ruminating the ideas of Brahma and non-duality. The third one is Nididhyasana. Nididhyasana is actually a meditation on Brahma or non-duality. But Swami Vignyanananda in his book Yoga Vigyan has given a in-depth Nididhyasana. There are 15 kinds of Nididhyasana. The first few are Yam, which is for the society, which is followed by us, Niyam, which is for us, Tyag, that is devotion. Maun, silence. Desh, internalizing the mind. Kal, giving it time. Asan, which is meditative asans. Mulbandha. And then Deha Sthiti, that is body stabilization. Druk Shakti, world is Brahma and this faith is Druk Shakti. Pranayam, Pratyahar, Dhyan, Dharana, and Samadhi. Some of them are included in Patanjali Yoga Sutra. Four key sentences and seven stages of Jnana Yoga. The questions like who am I, what is my purpose, and what is the nature of reality, these are being answered in four key sentences. These are the four key sentences where it is said Pradnyanam Brahma. Brahman, ultimate reality is supreme consciousness and not me and you. Aham Brahmasmi, I am Brahman. It is said that the ultimate consciousness is Brahman, not you and me. When you and me will be a part of that Brahman, we can say Aham Brahmasmi. Tattvamasi, which is from one of the Mahavakya Upanishad, which is the word that the Brahma is that. I am Atma Brahma. Atman, that is a true self, is a Brahman. That is the ultimate reality of the whole universe. And in Bhagavad Gita 7th chapter also, in Gyanyog, the Gyan Yoga is given. Coming to the 7 stages of wisdom that is given by Shivananda, the first stage will be a Subhecha, that is a good desire, good thinking. Vicharana, that is a philosophical inquiry of every event of life and everything in life. Tanumanasi, that is a subtle mind we are dealing with. Tattvapat, Satvapatti, that is attainment of light. And Asam Shakti, that is Asama Shakti, that is the inner detachment of ourselves. Padartha Bhavana, which is a spiritual vision towards everything. And then Turiya Avastha, that is a Moksha Avastha, that is supreme freedom. Thank you, friends. Thank you so much.